I'm going on a ride with some friends that normally have to work for a living. So it's a Saturday morning, it's a little foggy, and I'm hoping it'll be a nice, coolish kind of morning. As we drive down Solomon Road into Diamond D Ranch proper, you'll see that there are equestrian communities built. Each one of these are separated into 5-acre plots, and they have each section has an HOA, so that of course they have rules on what you can build and how big it has to be and what your barn can look like. So they're very beautiful, and it's a nice community, but that kind of restrictions are not for me. Well, I should be honest also and say I couldn't afford to live in a community like this. I live on 3 acres out in the county, Bradford County, and enjoy it a whole lot. This is Diamond D Ranch proper. They have a boarding stable here. They have another barn that has rental horses. And there's not many of those anymore. I think because of liability issues, and nobody wants to rent out a horse. Of course, they have party situations where they'll take out a group, but you always have somebody leading you, and there's no running or yee-hawing going on. Is the mare pasture here. Their boarding facility actually does take tremendous care of their boarders. They're turned out every day on a pretty nice grass pasture. The geldings are kept separate from the mares, and in the evening they're brought in and each put in a separate stall. And this field underneath the power lines is where the private property owners allow us to park and go into Jennings State Forest from this end.
A wild-eyed prophet from the desert wanders in, Bible verses painted on his van. Here's a girl in cutoffs up to the right, got a tattoo of a flower on her hand. And there's coffee strong enough to take the paint off your Chevy. Magazines on the rack by the door. A bright smear of neon in the warm desert nights, where coyotes don't howl anymore. At the truck stop here at exit 39, at the truck stop, hear that traffic whine. It's the traveler's code. You can't drive forever, you gotta pull off the road. At the truck stop, there's a fresh coat of asphalt on the parking lot outside. Trucks coming in from everywhere. The pumps are self-serve. Please insert your card. Diesel smoke hangs in the air. The lady at the counter selling cigarettes, she's smiling, trying to look cheery. And the dreams of the travelers get stacked up by the door as they stumble in, gritty-eyed and weary. At the truck stop, everybody winds up here. At the truck stop, we sell bandages and gear. It's the traveler's code. You can't drive forever, you gotta pull off the road. At the truck stop, well, the girl in cutoffs finally scores a ride with a long-haul trucker from Reno. 20 minutes later, her daddy rolls in. He's chased her all the way from Encino. Sometimes I think the highway is alive. It's a beast that never stops growling. And we're here for the poor souls who ride upon its back. And we're open 24 hours at the truck stop. Here at exit 39 at the truck stop. Oh, hear that traffic whine. It's the traveler's code. You can't drive forever, you gotta pull off the road. At the truck stop, everybody winds up here. At the truck stop, we sell bandages and beer. It's the traveler's code. You can't run forever, you gotta pull off the road. At the truck stop, at the truck stop, at the truck stop, at the truck stop, at the truck. Come hear the story of Bart McGee, Inyo County Deputy, 1873. Chavez gang was running wild, raising hell. Bart tracked them, but things did not go well. Them bandits circled around and they caught him unaware. Took him to their hideout, tied him to a chair. They spent the night talking about the things they could do to Bart McGee before they got through. Maybe they would skin him, could drag him from a horse. Maybe they would hang him, they might shoot him, of course. Bart just sat there as if he hadn't heard. Through it all, he never said a word. Yeah, this was desert country, all sagebrush and wind. Beyond the saline valley, where hopes run mighty thin. Them bandits drank their whiskey.
He won't listen to me.
And find a place either near you or near me.
That's what she told me. She said, "You're just worried because I'm going to be too far." I said, "You can't be too far from me."
And it turned him around till he was pointed east. And they tied his legs together underneath. They untied that mule and they slapped it on the rear. It went cracking through the sagebrush like a wild deer. They kept Bart's horse, his saddle and his guns, and they figured Bart McGee's days were done.